And that is the jingle for the film review section.
That was brilliant. Never heard that before.
Do you not hear that? You used to hear that at the cinema?
Yeah, no, I've heard it in the cinema, just not on here.
Fair enough. So, joined here by Annie Ash.
Hello.
Annie to the Ash, and Paul Cubic Zirconia.
Yes, you are.
What is that?
It's a type of diamond, I think.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Was he
that makes a lot of sense.
Exactly.
Aww. Yes, he's the diamond in all of our grounds. So, film reviews. Film I saw this week was Harry Brown, the new Michael Caine.
Yeah, seen that, yes.
Thought it was going to be good.
I know, I had really high expectations for it.
I had really good reviews. Like, people were saying it was going to be nutty good.
Yeah.
You know, I was expecting something. You know, I like Michael Caine. You know,
Yeah,
he's done a good few films. You saw it, didn't you, Paul?
I did. I was not impressed.
It's basically the story of Michael Caine's this main character whose friend is killed by a group of thugs. It's set in this sort of gritty, urban, somewhere in England. It's horrible, with these huge, massive hordes of gangs. And initially, you feel like, oh, this could go somewhere. You know, this could be kind of different. And then it just turns into this sort of chaotic, the plot is going all over the place. The violence is far too gory for what it is. It just seems to be a bloodfest for no apparent reason.
Exactly.
Just over the top, far too over the top for what was trying to be so realistic and like gritty and down to earth and stuff. But then there was just rivers of blood.
Like the bit where there's like a random riot for like no apparent reason. I mean, I didn't really get it. Like
It just seemed like an excuse to have cars being hit by bottles.
Exactly, and then I don't know, it just all seemed a bit over the top.
The ending was awful. I thought none of the characters were fleshed out. Even Michael Caine's character didn't seem to know where he was going. One minute he's telling his friend to go to the police, the next minute he's stabbing people and shooting people, and it had no direction. And the plot, it seemed to have a very, very slow, staggered pace at the beginning, which felt quite nice. And then it's rushed into all these random storylines brought in
violent acts.
It was awful.
Violent acts, wasn't it? It was just like suddenly just violent gang warfare to another stabbing, to another shooting, some drugged in.
The one thing I liked about it was it had the guy from Skins in it, but then he got killed.
Well, there you go. There's always a positive.
Oh, I just gave away that. God, just gave away the ending.
Oh no, he was not the main guy. Whoops.
That was awful. What else have you been seeing, Annie?
Well, I've seen quite a lot of films. I went to see Paranormal Activity.
Oh yeah, I've heard mixed reviews. Apparently it was on a very, very low budget.
And yeah, no, it's all filmed on like a handycam. It's a bit in the style of like Cloverfield.
It's like 20 grand or something was spent on it, wasn't it?
No,
like, ridiculous.
Yeah, it was insane.
Very written, isn't it, of like Blair Witch Project?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like basically about this couple, and she's getting kind of haunted by a demon. So it kind of just tells the story, and he doesn't really believe her at first, but then he decides to set up a camera in their room, which is basically what you see the whole time, what the whole film's filmed on. And just kind of shows every night kind of paranormal activities that happen. I mean, it's quite creepy. I mean, I was quite scared. Yeah. Because at one point he puts down like talcum powder all over the floor, and it kind of then they turn off the lights, all go to bed. Obviously the camera's got night vision, so you can see in the dark. But it's like at 3 in the morning or something ridiculous, and then you just see the talcum powder move and like footprints.
Oh right.
Oh my god, it's so creepy. Yeah. And then like it's that kind of film where everybody in the cinema just screams at the top of their voices, and like because they keep their bedroom door open at night, you see lights flicking off and on down the hallway, and it's just quite creepy, and she kind of gets possessed by it.
I've heard
sounds good.
Well, I've heard good things from some people and bad things from others, but people are saying the quality of it is astounding considering the low budget.
Oh no, it really is. I mean, I thought the quality of it was really good. I mean, considering it was filmed on a handycam, it just that really added to it. I thought if it was just filmed on like a normal camera, it wouldn't have been as kind of cutting edge and as kind of good as it was. I mean, a lot of people didn't like it and didn't think it was that scary and everything. I mean, like one thing that ruined it for me was that it's not real, so I kind of just felt a bit like, I
can imagine,
kind of made up kind of story, like aliens.
What's it like shaky cam? Is it like? 'Cause I remember going to see Cloverfield at cinema, and it just gave me a headache. Is it as bad as that?
It's not as bad as that, because they're not running around as much as they did in Cloverfield, but in a way it is, but it didn't really make you feel like sick or anything.
That's good.
Like that,
That's
good. No, but I really enjoyed it. I came out quite like shaken up. I mean, I won't give away the ending, but it's got quite a good ending. So yeah,
I'll check that one out.
No, it was good. Apparently Steven Spielberg got involved in it. So
Oh right, yeah, he's been off the scene for a little while.
Yeah,
he's made some rubbish though.
Oh, he's got his fingers in plenty of pies. I think he's working on Indiana Jones 5 after the fantastic Indiana Jones 4.
Oh god,
that was awful.
That was beyond bad.
Yeah, that was a really bad film.
Another thing I've been to see, which I really enjoyed, was Law Abiding Citizen.
Oh right.
With Gerard Butler. It's an 18, so it's quite gory and quite brutal. I mean, it's got Jamie Foxx as the other lead actor. It's just basically about a guy whose family get killed. That's like really early on in the film, like within the first 2 minutes of the film. And then basically the whole story is about him trying to find justice for them.
Through the law, I assume.
Yeah.
That's the name.
And
unlike Harry Brown.
he kind of, because Jamie Foxx is a bit, he's kind of the lawyer in all of it and stuff, and he kind of makes a deal with the guy who committed the crime. And Gerard Butler sees this, and he just wants to get revenge basically on what's happened, and revenge on the kind of the system, the whole like. He quotes one point, he says, "I'm going to bring the whole system down on your head," and he basically just he gets put in prison because he kills the guy that did it in like a horrific way. I mean, if you don't like gory violence, then I wouldn't suggest going and watching this film.
Or Harry Brown, of course.
Quite brutal. But no, I really, really enjoyed it. I mean, I went to see it with my boyfriend; he loved it as well. It's just a film like I think quite a lot of people would like. It's I really enjoyed the ending. I obviously won't give it away in case everybody wants to see it, but I really enjoyed the ending. It was not kind of what you thought would happen, which was good. It was shocked you quite a bit, which I really liked.
I'm sure what everyone wants to know is, and all the ladies especially, does Gerard Butler, get his top off?
He does at one point.
There's a surprise.
Full on naked.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, one step further than he normally does.
No, he's got a very good body though.
What is
very impressive.
Paul, you saw a film at an independent cinema, didn't you? The other day?
Yes, I did. I went to see Is Anybody There? Another Michael Caine film.
Was it good?
It was very, very good. Quite sad. But I don't want to give anything away again, but it's kind of about dementia, and so it's not exactly, cheery viewing. But it's very, very good. A lot better than Harry Brown.
Again, I think this is just a Harry Brown bashing special.
Exactly.